I do want to give one shout out before I start. Is like here at the end of the world, the students at North Carolina Central have relaunched. Some of whom who are here tonight have relaunched a lit journal that's been around since 1965. So, there's still hope here. Here's the opening of. Thank you, Chris, and the library. This is the opening of Ed Sanders' manifesto, Investigative Poetry. I thought I was going to memorize it, but I have the book, so why bother? Move over Heterodotus. Move over Thuck. Move over Arthur Schlesinger. Move over logographers and chroniclers and compulsive investigators. For the poets are marching again upon the hills of history. My first book, indicts the far right, and the new collection that I'm working on now is kind of indicting the center left and its woeful inability to address the problems that we all face. So I'm going to read one thing. It's called Salamander Exudate. The only thing to know about the title, I guess, because my partner asked me, she was like, why is it titled this? Is that the secretions of the salamander were believed to keep it alive if you threw it into a fire. Mm-hmm. So Salamander Exudate. Less than a year after the wildfires that the governor of the Aloha State called the worst natural disaster to ever strike its shores, a product review website affiliated with the national newspaper of record, boasting the largest daily circulation, a newspaper so formidable that it has been called sui generis to the rest of the news industry. This newspaper sends out a newsletter exhorting its readers to go snorkeling in paradise. The millennial writer of the newsletter opens with a personal anecdote about how, as a surprise for her 30th birthday, her parents made the longtime dream of the family group chat, a trip to Hawaii, come true. She includes a hyperlink to her favorite group chat app. Upon touchdown, she writes, we gawked at the wild chickens, piled into a beige minivan, and drove to the Airbnb where we would spend 6 glorious days. She includes hyperlinks to the best travel fare aggregators, the best car rental services, the best Airbnb alternatives. All over Maui, green golf courses glisten, hotels fill their swimming pools, corporations stockpile water to sell to luxury estates, and the hydrants run dry when it's time to fight fires. The corporate successors of the pineapple and sugar plantations devour the island's natural resources to develop McMansions in gated colonial-style subdivisions. Luxury resorts and golf courses atop land previously used to grow cloying monocrops. During the fires, the governor issues emergency proclamations that suspend a series of laws, including the state's water code that protects priority Native Hawaiian rights and the environment over the historical and ongoing overexploitation of water by plantations and developers. In the days after the fire, corporate land management companies demand the Water Commission suspend protections, even in areas untouched by fire, and insinuate that the commission itself is to blame for the destruction caused by the fire. While the people on the front lines of the disaster focus on announcements, services, instructions, help, the listed names of the identified dead, etc., the corporate land management companies make backroom policy moves and coercive real estate deals, divert natural streams to fill their reservoirs, and cold call the victims of the fire to obtain the deeds to developable land. On the day the product review is published, housing for thousands of people is still untenable for the natives of paradise. Landlords offering short-term rentals now own a quarter of the housing inventory, up 10 percentage points since the fire last year. On this supposed family bonding trip, the reviewer continues, I spent 20 minutes with my human family each morning and the rest of my time with the fish. She provides hyperlinks to fish identification cards and small underwater cameras. I snorkeled as if my life depended on it, she writes. Every limb slathered in reef-safe sunscreen, 2/3 of my face strapped beneath a mask, mouth fastened around a snorkel, feet splayed into bright blue fins. Hyperlinks to reef-safe sunscreen and the best basic snorkel set. I looked amazing, she writes, and I felt even better. 102 Hawaiians lost their lives in the fires. The damage has been estimated at nearly $6 billion. During the same month that the review comes out, a popular glossy magazine reports in its famous index that there were 33 U.S. weather disasters in the 1980s, that's a decade, whose inflation-adjusted damages exceeded $1 billion. In the single year and a half preceding the publication of the product review, there were 47, including the fire, which was notably not the costliest weather disaster during the year it occurred. That prize went to the southern Midwestern heat wave that killed 2.5 times as many people and cost 3 times as much money. It is with a full heart and a slight sunburn, the reviewer continues, that I make the following recommendation to all who are able. Go snorkeling this summer. Abandon your obligations. Say hi to the fishes instead. Lest any of her readers are skeptical of a welcome reception by the locals, cue video of the Brady Bunch being decorated on the tarmac with flower leis by brown-skinned women in hula skirts and coconut brassieres. She includes a hyperlink to a news release from the Hawaiian Tourism Authority, announcing a campaign that aims to revitalize the economy in the aftermath of the wildfires by welcoming visitors back to the island. The tagline of the campaign, ready to work, ready to serve. Thanks.